Hush, my little ones. You must be exhausted. Come, sit and rest a while, and I will tell you a story of dungeons and douchebags. In a far-off land, a death curse has befallen everyone who has been raised from the dead. Its victims waste away day by day. All efforts to reverse the decay have failed, and none can be raised, for death claims them all. The souls of the dead are being stolen one by one and trapped inside a necromantic artifacts. Only its destruction would free the trapped spirits and allow the dead to be raised once more. All paths lead to Chult, a mysterious land of volcanoes, jungles, and the ruins of fallen kingdoms. Below them all awaits a deadly tomb. The trap is set, and these brave adventurers have taken the bait. Ileana, the half-elf paladin.
I'll do my best to fight alongside you.
Thalia, the wood elf druid.
I don't know if we can trust them.
Ava, the turtle monk.
Oh, good. You're an idiot.
Lucian, the high elf cleric.
Life is so short. What's the shame in having a little fun?
Mask, the Azamar rogue.
What secrets are you hiding?
And Ak, the Arakocra bard.
The flute. Really? Have you seen my beak?
Do you know where you are? Welcome to the jungle. You're going to die, for none have survived the Tomb of Annihilation. Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation, our heroes explored the gardens of Nangalore, which they found were more deadly than their beautiful exterior would seem, infested with all manner of dangerous and sentient plants. Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation, our heroes explored the gardens of Nangalore, which they found were more deadly than their beautiful exterior would seem, infested with all manner of dangerous and sentient plants. However, they did receive a blessing from a Chewinga, or rather Azaka, being the tallest among them, did. Then, they discovered the master of Nangalore, a woman named Zalcor, master of the Ebly cranes that were in the area. Deluded and long since fallen into a strange madness, she held the only Black Lotus sample still around. A sample which would give them the ability to fly, should they return it to Kirsabal. However, she would not part with it, except for a beautiful treasure, or one of them to accept being her slave. Although Ileana was tempted, our heroes decided they would think about it, and went on to see the rest of Nangalore, where they discovered, through the petrified body of an adventurer, that Zalcor was in fact a Medusa. How will our heroes conquer such a terrifying foe? Would any of them survive such an encounter? And will Ileana really sell herself into slavery just to get a flower that can let them fly and make the trip slightly more convenient? Find out on tonight's episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation. Last time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dungeons and Douchebags Tomb of Annihilation. What's up? Hello, I am your Dungeon Master Xander, and joining me tonight are my lovely friends Alex Beckham.
Boop.
Thank you. At Foss.
Beep.
uprising attorney,
Bop.
Cammy the cat,
Hello.
Kimmy!
What?
Combo breaker! How dare!
I thought we had something special.
What? What? I'm confused.
and on that depressing
Fine.
note, Kristen.
Oh!
Okay, cool noises. I
Wait,
like
no, I'm really confused. What did I do wrong?
everything.
Tammy,
Anyway,
everyone else
moving
is
on.
doing-
We're gonna go right into the game tonight. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tomb of Annihilation, a fun adventure of death and madness. And we are going to continue where we left off. If you were watching the last time on, why weren't you? Because it looped like 5 times, so you should totally be caught up on what's happening right now.
I don't know. What happened? What did I do wrong?
For those of you watching this in for not live, essentially, the stream's fallen to madness, as it usually does. And it's gonna be a good time. So we're gonna resume our fun little campaign of jungles, death, and poisonous plants with where we left off, which was you guys were entering. You guys, well, rather, you had entered the central palatial structure of the Gardens of Nangalore and had begun to look around when you noticed that there are a few things in this room, one of which is a tall 18-foot statue of a male Chultan warrior that looked like it's seen better days. It is carved up and damaged, like the face has been like just ripped asunder. And there is also writing on it. It's hard to make out from this angle. But next to that statue is a smaller statue of a person who is reaching towards an urn on the ground, but their face is looking up towards the northern balcony of the room, and their expression is one of terror. And it's locked in that frozen moment of fear. And that is where we left off.
Let's get the urn, baby.
Well,
Worst
My urn now.
Airbnb ever.
I mean, that's how you play. You just see destruction, and then, what can I take from this?
Yeah.
that is the best. That is the best way to play on Gary Gygax's birthday.
Yes.
What can I take?
Yeah, so there's also this crumbled mezzanine to the far left side of the room. There also looks like there's something written on the dome of this structure, but it looks, again, once again, it's one of those things. It's like you guys are at a bad angle to read what it is.
Well,
I want to go to the urn.
right? It's like then
Okay.
go ahead and go to the urn.
Then
It's,
go to
Okay,
the
wait.
urn.
Where?
The urn is right
I think
over
it's
here.
there?
It's between the statue of the person frozen and the Chilton male statue.
I'm there.
Okay. You walk over there.
What?
Careful.
yeah.
I'm taking precautions.
Yeah, it is just, yeah, so this you can tell now it's a male Chilton statue, and the urn that he's reaching for, you actually see that there's actually there's words scratched into the floor next to the statue.
Well, you gonna read the words?
Well, you could if you recognize the language. It is not a language you know, Thalia. It's like a cuneiform-like language, very similar to the one that was on the walls in the street, the flooded street at the front of Nangalore. It's very similar.
Are you sure I don't know it?
Do you speak Old Amuan?
No.
Therefore, you don't know it.
Okay, well, I don't freaking know. I'm just gonna investigate and see what else I can figure out about this urn. Like, see
Okay.
if maybe it's, like, cursed or something.
Sure, for sure. Well,
Yay! I
Wow.
Yeah, you did it.
did it! It's,
So that was a natural one. Okay.
yeah.
So you go begin to look at the urn, and as you place like a hand on it, and you watch as the urn just topples forward and immediately falls into the pit in the middle of the room
Oh,
and
no!
splashes into the water and shatters open. And there is just large clumps of, like, ash now just floating in the water.
I kind of like watch it fall and like watch it shatter and I'm like, oops.
Well, that probably
then.
wasn't important.
Whatever. We have
I'll
other
just-
things to do.
I'll just mutter a prayer for the dead under my breath.
Mm-hmm.
Ak is gonna fly over and just kind of be here, like in the air.
How deep is this little chasm thing?
This little chasm thing in the middle of the room is,
Yeah.
it's a 20-foot deep pit.
Oh god.
Yeah. With about, like, 2 inches of rainwater at the bottom. You can also see that there's, like, writhing snakes just kind of along the bottom.
Ah.
Great. Oh, look, noodles.
Very cute. Let's not disturb them.
Yeah, let's.
Yes,
let's
Thalia,
not.
let's
Question.
not. Looking pointedly at her.
Does the ash affect the snakes at all?
I mean, other than when the urn lands on a couple of the snakes, it kills them.
Yeah.
No!
Outside of
the noodles.
outside of the immediate death of a few snakes, I mean, now some of the snakes are covered in ashes, but there doesn't seem to be any other outstanding effect from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was ash in the urn, turn to stone. Second question.
Yes.
Do I know about any sort of because based on 2 and 2 together, veiled lady plus stone equals Medusa.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Because I was gonna say if that's right, then I want to try to understand if there's any kind of ash or material that could ward against that.
Okay. With a 16, so what you can tell right off the bat, oh hey, yeah, this is most definitely a person that was turned to stone. Now, I mean, obviously there are multiple things that can turn people to stone. Spells, basilisks, Medusas even. It could be any number of those things. You're not 100% certain, but with the evidence presented, it's kind of likely that, yeah, okay, she's probably a Medusa, which is just great. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And but as opposed to warding against it, the only thing that comes to your immediate mind regarding, the warding of getting turned into stone, is, well, usually not looking at it or not being in the same room as one, because it's kind of hard to prevent. I mean, your knowledge of Medusas is entirely, book it's book learning, because you've never encountered one of these creatures before. Usually, yeah, it's usually just by averting your eyes, not looking at the Medusa. It's a good way to avoid getting turned into stone. But as to actual remedies of magical warding or anything that can fix that or prevent that, you don't know.
Okay.
I want to do a history check to see if, amongst my readings, maybe some of this stuff in this room would look familiar to me or be relevant in some way.
Sure.
Let's find out. Oh.
This is a really obscure part of Chilton history for you at the very least. You haven't learned, your book learning of Omu was at best minimum, and it was not a lot of detail. And literally right now my phone is ringing because the delivery guy is here. And this is the worst thing that could happen. I'm just gonna take this and you can talk and roleplay because I'm the best DM ever.
God.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
So Ileana is probably gonna relay what she kind of knows to everybody else.
Oh,
Well,
A Medusa.
At least that's what it looks like from all the evidence.
Well, we were lucky she was wearing a veil then.
Indeed.
Yeah. But we might not be so lucky if we try and go in there again.
Indeed.
Yes, she could be changing her veil for worse.
In case
Changing clothes! No, I'm kidding.
we have no other choice, do you think a Medusa would be immune to its own stare?
Well, I have heard stories of heroes defeating Medusas with their own
Okay, I'm
stare.
back. It's fine. Don't worry
Right.
about it.
Hello.
Xander, you interrupted me.
We are
sorry.
talking about Medusa in character. Shoosh.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Continue.
I don't know if that'll work. I mean, isn't that a lot of book lore?
Well,
I mean-
sometimes book lore is right.
Looks directly at Ava.
Yeah, Ava's just like has the most intense like books are always correct expression.
Yeah, Ava, it's like, as I was saying, it's like, you are a very scholarly individual. You've read a lot, you know a lot, and you retain a lot of information. This is... You feel like, just because of the nature of this place, there are contextual clues of history, and there are probably details. Like, there is writing all over this place, and there was writing in the entryway, and very official-looking, like, writing in this dead language. But since you don't speak it, you haven't been able to, like, pick up on those details, and it's from nothing you've read. So, you really... But the best you can say is that, I mean, this is definitely a very regal garden palace, you know, definitely built for some purpose. Zalcori explained a few of this. She said that, like, she was exiled here, and that, like, it was once, you know, called, well, it once had this other name, but once she had, like, a fall from grace, and it was renamed Nangalore, which is, like, the garden of, like, fallen hope, pretty much. But beyond that, you don't know, you're not really sure.
Well,
Something tells me we may be slightly out of our depth, perhaps.
I believe we are. I have precisely one mirror, and I doubt that's going to help against an army of evil cranes and a very angry Medusa.
Precisely.
And at this point, Artus has stepped into the room, and he had stepped in with you guys, and he's just kind of been staring down into the pit with Dragonbait. And at that comment, Artus looks up and says, "I think she has a lot more cause to be angry now,
what?
Why?
because whatever was in, I have a feeling that an urn full of ashes probably held some sort of significance in this place."
Good point. We should fuck off.
Yeah,
Let
it's time to leave.
Especially
Let's go.
considering, Artus adds, that whoever was reaching for it is turned to stone in the first place. I say we should take a cursory glance around and then maybe get out of here before it's too late.
Ileana's panicking, looking at the ashes like...
Ava's like, no, not even a cursory glance. We go.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we go.
Fucking off. Let's
But I
go.
thought you said that we needed to have the thing!
The flout, you know what? No,
It would
it's
make
gonna
it
our...
more convenient. That is all.
No, it's not worth our lives. It's not worth you getting turned to stone. It's not worth me getting turned to stone. It's not worth any of this shit. We are out.
Let's just fuck off.
Yep.
Good call.
Yep. We've done what we can. Let us leave now.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys are leaving?
Yes.
You guys have turned to leave, and as you guys exit the building, you can see that now, standing outside, is one of the cranes, the tall, 8-foot tall cranes, referred to as the Ebly. And it is like, it's just chilling there in the middle of the walkway. And as you all just kind of like walk out, it takes a step forward. And it's holding a silver platter. And it's like, as you guys are kind of like leaving, it like lifts the lid off of the silver platter. And it is, excuse me, it is full of fruit and wine. And
No.
and the Ebly steps forward again and like offers it to the first people out and speaks. The bird actually speaks, and the bird says, "Would you like something to drink?" To parch your throats,
You know
perhaps?
what?
No?
I am just drank a bunch of water. Totally. No, I am good.
Is that
No,
right?
because if we drink now, we'll only have to pee during the trip, so goodbye.
Exactly.
Well, then perhaps you should take some fruit, Monsieur. It is grown here
Same
in
situation,
Nangalore,
same situation, different
courtesy
outcome.
of Her Majesty Queen Zalcore.
Nope, you know what? We have so
certain.
much fruit in our boat already. Way too much fruit.
We would not want to taint the queen's fruit with our own supply of fruit. You understand? That would be a sheer insult to taint her fruits.
Exactly. We just have lesser fruits. More common fruits.
So, how good does this food look?
It is beautiful. It is ripe and succulent, and the wine. It's like a dark red wine, and it seems very, 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 very expensive.
I look at Lucian, I see he's looking at it, I slap him in the back of the head.
I slowly turn to Thalia and just sort of incline my head. As much as it pains me to not fully appreciate the hospitality of your mistress, I really must be going, apparently.
And you kind of hear a noise above you guys, and as you like train to look, there is another one of these tall birds perched on the roof of the domed palace structure and just looking down at you guys. And you hear the flap of wings, and another one joins that one on the roof.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let me just put them on the map real quick.
Oh god, oh no!
We're going. We're going.
You know what? We gotta get going. You know, we might come back later. We'll see.
The crane takes a couple steps back, and as you speak, its eyes never leaving you. It just kind of slowly backs away. The platter still extended, watching you as you hear another voice say, "Oh, leaving so soon they are, so quickly." And as you turn, you can see that Zalcore is slowly descending the steps from her lair, and is just moving. She moves bizarrely. There's a degree of grace to it, but it's matched with an occasional jolt of like some kind of like sinewy movement. It's kind of like a it's not like she's like stumbling, but like occasionally she like catches herself and like realigns herself as she goes down the stairs. And as she gets to the bottom, she just slowly begins to circumvent the crater and just begins walking towards you guys and makes it to about there, just looking as another two of the Ebly fly in and flank her to the right and left. Let me put them on the map right now.
Oh boy.
Well then.
And Zalcore, you can't see her face. You can just hear her voice. She still has that feathered veil on. And she says, "It would seem that our guests, my love, have been ever so disrespectful." You can hear the mounting, like, anger crawling into her voice as she, like, takes a few steps forward, the Ebly following her very closely. And she's just like, it's to the point we've approached a bit of a standoff here as she's like standing like a few feet from you guys, and is just looking at you. You can't see her eyes, but you just know that her gaze is locked fiercely on you guys, especially you, Thalia.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Oh no!
Do you know what I did to the last disgusting thief who came into my palace?
I could take a guess.
Yes, here,
I'll show you.
Before anything happens, Liana like runs up and she basically like falls on her hands and he just goes, "Oh, I am so sorry. We are so sorry. We
fall on your
didn't."
knees right in front of her.
Basically, like, yeah, in the sense that she's like, nobody else is doing this shit. Fine.
No.
Runs up hands
Liana.
on her hands and knees and goes, "I am so sorry."
You run all the way up to her?
Not all the way up, not all the way up, just in front of people. So then, like, immediately goes down, like, we didn't take anything, we didn't steal anything. Hey, we're so sorry.
Oh, dear sweet child. And she takes another step forward, and she says, are you looking at her, or are you like looking at the ground?
No, just literally looking at the ground, like,
Groveling.
she's going full on, like what she would do at home if she fucked up.
Yeah, and like Valkyrie
on the floor, like apologizing over and over.
just says, and she had like reached for her veil, but like stopped when you ran up to her, when you ran and dropped to your knees, and she said, "Oh, dear sweet child, look at me."
Like, she starts to kind of shiver, but she doesn't like look up. She's terrified.
Right. And she says, and she leans down just slightly, not like fully, just like bows a little bit at the waist, just to kind of angle herself over you, from this distance. And she says, "Dear sweet child, oh my love, what is it we have always said? Actions have consequences." And she rips away the veil, and you see
I'm not looking. What?
gray-skinned, attractive female woman with snakes, writhing snakes, all in her hair, and they all turn and look at you guys. And I want all of you to roll initiative.
Oh god.
Oh,
All right, guys.
I blame you.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Grab that platter and use it as a mirror.
Platter for sure.
Oh shoot! I didn't click on my icon, but it's 13.
Let's get those drums banging.
Ah!
It's fine.
Drums are kind of loud. Turn them down.
I'm turning them down. Okay. So I need to go through and actually, like, add everybody here. Okay, so most people are already on the board, it seems. Okay, so the Triflower Front is not in combat. What is it doing there? Okay, 15 with Ava. Dragonbait needs to re-roll his initiative. And then everybody else got theirs in, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You rolled Sweetness. Yep, let me roll Zalcore's. Alright, an 11. Hey. Okay, hey, what's Axe dexterity score?
Just a straight dex is 14.
14? Okay, so that means he goes... No, wrong thing. He goes after Zalcore. She has a higher dex score. Azaka's dex, I believe, is also 15, so she gets to go kind of concurrently, but I'll put Azaka before the group, before Zalcore, because I'm merciful. Alright, let me roll Artus's. Oh, Artus would be like here with Dragonbait. Okay, Artus rolled a 7. Go, Artus.
Go, Artus.
Go Artus.
Dragonbait. Wait, no. Yeah, I think. No, I accidentally clicked on Dragonbait.
Oh god, are all the birds gonna attack us too?
Yes. Yes, they
fucked.
will.
Okay, Dragonbait is it's also a 6. Okay, cool. So Artus and Dragonbait are actually on even footing, but Artus is higher. Okay, great. Now I just need to roll for the Ebly, and we're good. Okay, cool. So that is creatures and monsters, Ebly. Yeah, this is. Oh, I'm excited right now. There's a lot of creatures that start with a G in this game. I'm having a very long scroll list of going through the G creatures. Alright, now we're back up to E. There you are. Alright, the Ebly. Go. on a 10. Okay, cool. Let's address that numerically descending. And we have it. So, as she rips away the veil, here, let me throw up a quick little handout showing a Medusa for everybody. Not that you need...
We're gonna get stoned.
That's the title of the episode. The group gets stoned.
I can't believe we're getting fucking stoned and then we're gonna die.
Yes. Alright, for all of you people who don't know what a Medusa looks like, here's what a Medusa looks like.
No, you fool! You'll petrify the audience!
Oh
That's been my
You
plan this
fool!
whole time.
I can't believe you. You do this to our audience.
Do they not have a Medusa handout? Are you kidding me?
Lol.
Is that the one?
It's because the artist was drawing it and then they got petrified.
Every time someone tries to draw her, they turn to stone.
Urgh!
Let me just check real quick. Yeah, no, they don't have a handout. Never mind. Okay, cool. So you just get to theater of the mind, you guys. Theater of the mind. It's fine. All right. So as she peels away the veil and exposes her face, Mask, you get to be the first to act. What do you do?
Okay, so if I cast light while bringing out the signal mirror, would that like disorient her and like give her disadvantage to not look at herself, or?
With light, just illuminate something, right?
Yeah.
It would. How? I will say, make a. You can make a sleight of hand check just to try and angle the light directly into her eyes.
Okay.
Like as you like flare up the light and have it.
That was
reflect.
with advantage. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we keep it though?
It's an 18 as your first roll though. That's good. Yeah. So you cast light and immediately just like with great deftness, you turn the mirror and it catches her right in the eyes, and so she like turns away and has to block herself for a second. And you wanted her to have disadvantage on what again?
On the saving throw to like not be petrified by her own gaze.
Okay, interesting. Well, she's currently, yeah. Okay, so she's okay, sure, yeah. We'll see how that goes. But right now, she definitely like turns her head and averts her gaze from you guys currently, and is no longer presently looking at you all. So that is, yeah, that was a free action, I think, pretty much. I mean, like,
awesome.
That's just like, hey, a thing, like it's a quick skill check, so you still have an action and like your whole like general stuff. Because you already had the mirror out, and it's a cantrip to cast that. So, I mean, like, you... Oh, no, wait, is light an action or a bonus action?
Light's an action.
Okay, so you have your bonus action still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, there's, like, a faint glow that comes from behind Mask's mask as, like, light shines out of nowhere, blinds Zalcor, and I am going to, I'm going to use my bonus action to, like... scan for Zalcor's fighting style so I can get sneak attack. That's insight versus her deception.
Okay, cool. Let's roll.
Would you say she's at a disadvantage because she's blinded?
She is... Well, we'll address that in a second. Advantage toggle always. Why are you not there? Yep, her deception?
Yep.
It's an 11 versus her 21.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The one thing that is smarter than Mask, and it is a woman who cannot see anymore because light's in her eyes.
I will say that she is considered. She's technically considered dazed, but like not like a full actually like dazed like effect. But she pretty much has like disadvantage on looking at you guys because she has like phosphorescent dots all up in her eyes right now.
All right.
So it's like she has a hard time actually like locating you guys. The mechanics of which it's all we'll find out as we play.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll deal with it when it comes up.
Exactly. It's when it's her turn. We'll worry about it. Okay. Is that all you want to do, Mask?
Well, I mean, moving is gonna get me fucking stabbed by an Ebly. So.
The Eblies are on the rooftops above you. They're not. They're high up. That does not provoke an opportunity attack.
But moving would also get me out of mirror range, I think. So.
Yeah, possibly.
It's okay, I've got my shield.
It's not. Okay. It's not Axe's turn. Why did you say that?
It's well, it is Lucian's turn now.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast. going to cast Bane on the 3 Ebly that are around Zelkore.
Okay, Bane is a... What's the saving throw?
Charisma.
Oh, yeah, there it is, thank you. Charisma saving throws. And then... Cool, awesome.
It'll be versus 14.
Versus 14? Alrighty.
Yes.
Let me make 3 charisma saves for our birdie boys. That is going to be charisma. First one, fails.
Oh!
Second one,
Yeah!
third one, fails. All of them fail.
Yeah!
So
Going
epic.
forward, whenever they make an attack roll or saving throw, for the next, for as long as you're concentrating on the spell, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that number rolled. So, right on. Alright, they are currently baned.
And then I am going to... Give me a second.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... run away.
Flee!
Run!
Quick!
Run!
Where are you going? Okay.
Oh, there he goes!
So, that one Ebly will get the opportunity attack against you as you run past it, with the D4 Bane against it. So as you run by it, it's going to just attempt to peck at you with its beak. It will have... Okay, this is a regular roll. And then I'm going to do I'm going to roll 1d4, not that it will make a
Oh,
difference.
God.
So that is a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to take 6 piercing damage as it pecks you as you run by. Alright. And that's your whole turn. Ava, it's up to you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run at this here, crane. Bam. So I want to use my quarterstaff to knock the platter out of its grasp, and then I want to catch it. So would that be an attack roll or something else?
Yeah, sure. Actually, just go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. While I try to remember how to attack. Shoot, I'm sorry. Every
it's okay.
week I forget how to run. I forget how to fight every week. Do I just hit quarterstaff, or am I
Yep.
I'm rolling a d20, aren't I?
Yo,
Fuck!
click quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff? Oh, derp.
Yep.
I know what I'm doing!
It's okay.
I can... Yay!
21 to specifically target. The way I was saying, I was gonna have it like it was just that you're aiming for the object's AC. So you are going. So yes, you can, because it just has a talon that's just like holding the plate up in the air. It doesn't have like a grasp on the platter. So you just slam the silver platter up with your quarterstaff, and it goes flipping up into the air, knocking all of the wine and fruit off of it, splattering onto the ground. Make a dexterity check to try and catch it as it comes back down.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah!
With one hand, you come running up, spinning the quarterstaff, and knock the plate out of its hand. As it goes spinning into the air, you reach up with your free hand and just grab it on the descent. And you now have a silver platter that has a decent reflection shine to it. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, I guess that's my whole turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to use like key points to damage the Ebly itself.
Yes, I would
yeah.
like to do that.
All right,
I'm going to the key point
spend a
to hit
key
the thing.
point for flurry of blows then, and
Yes.
go ahead and make 2 unarmed attacks. Misses.
Oh.
That one does hit.
Alright, nice.
So roll damage on your unarmed strike.
Yee. Come on, clicky the thing.
No, just in the chat, click on the word unarmed strike.
Oh, okay,
on the
thanks.
first one, yeah.
Yeah. I tried to click on it, it's not letting me. Why?
If you
Here, I'll
hover-
click on it. I can click on it.
Thanks.
Ready?
Here.
Yeah,
There
There
4.
we...
we
Alright,
go.
sure.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay,
It's
cool.
fine, don't worry about
22. Yeah. So as I want to say, you catch the platter with your free hand, Kristen, and then just bang, just slap the Ebly across the face with the platter.
Nice!
It you know how sometimes birds have a thing with their head where they're kind of like, the fuck? Like, it's just, that's kind of the face the bird makes as you slap it with a platter. Okay, cool. Ilyana.
But when I
Oh.
knock the food away, does it hit the Medusa lady?
Yep,
This
like,
is very important.
Bits of like grapes and like carved tropical fruits and wine just suddenly like splash onto her. Like bits of fruit get caught in her dress and like splatter against her, and wine is thoroughly like just stained the whole like left side of her like torso of the part of of the dress. Yeah, it's great. She looks furious.
This was a terrible mistake.
Oh yeah,
Someone
she looks
else go.
furious at you in particular.
Great!
So
But
now
have
it's-
I damaged her morale?
Right, Ilyana, it's your turn.
The thing about Ilyana, I like with this kind of thing, it looks like they're gonna be outmatched.
Yeah, that's
And,
why we're
like-
running.
Part of her wants to plead for it to stop. Because that's just how she is.
Didn't she already try pleading though?
Yeah.
And then the veil got ripped off?
Yeah.
It's a Medusa!
Yeah, diplomacy isn't gonna get us very far.
She cray.
Yeah, she cray cray.
Yeah, my best plan is try to flash the Medusa, then fucking go.
Yep, I just grabbed the platter in case we needed the extra defense, basically.
I think that what Ilyana, I understand that it didn't work, but I still wants to try. But she's gonna do it a little bit differently than what she did before. So she's taking her shield. She's not going on the offensive. But what she's gonna do is basically like come up with her shield, like basically holding up and pushing her away from everybody else.
Okay. Can you shield push?
I don't know.
Well,
Do I have to have a special thing for
no,
that?
No, there is a feat that lets you like do a shield bash, but however, what you can do is make an I believe it's an athletics check against the creature to like I can
Try and knock them prone or something.
Like,
no, you can push
part of it is that basically I don't want that to be like my main action. Like what I'm trying to do is basically like pushing her away from people, but like at the same time trying to convince her to stop.
Okay, sure. Well, so just for pushing, just so you know going forward, is for shoving. You can shove creatures to push it away from you. It takes an attack action, and you can either knock it prone or push it away from you. And you have to make a athletics check against their athletics or acrobatics, and then whoever wins, you can either knock it prone or push it 5 feet away from you. So if you wanted to actively like push her farther from the group, that would be your attack action. But if you just want to say you aesthetically run up and like shove your shield in front of her, that's the thing you can say you do, but you just won't be able to like actually technically push her away.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Then that's fine. But like, she's gonna basically like holding her shield up against her and saying like, "We don't want to fight you, please. We just wanted to leave."
Oh, but I want to fight you.
And is that your turn?
Well, I was gonna see if I could roll a persuasion.
Oh, sure. Make a persuasion.
That's why I was saying that.
Yeah, totally.
Hot damn.
Okay, yeah, so you say that, you stare her not fully in the, by the way, just to specify, what, so there is no like roll she makes for like looking at anybody, it is, but it only works if she can see them, so because Mask shined the light in her eyes, she can't look at people properly until the end of her turn, because there's just her gaze, like, when you stare into the sun, you have like those dots in your vision. She can't properly look at people, so she can't use her feature until the end of her turn. That's when she, because she'll have blinked it away.
Is there anything she can roll against? Did she have to roll against that, or?
Roll against? No. It's just because it's more like a specific. Since he targeted her eyes and he rolled high enough.
No, I meant the persuasion roll.
Oh, persuasion roll. No. It's a difficulty class, and you say that, and she just flashes this wicked smile at you. It does not seem to have worked. Yeah. You can tell just by looking at her. She seems pretty hell-bent on killing you guys.
Kiddo, we don't negotiate with crazy people. We don't.
Okay, so is that your whole turn?
I can't really do any. Well, is bless a thing I can do? I think that's an action.
Well, I mean, like usually my rule is just like stuff like persuasion checks. It like I like to homebrew it and say like, oh yeah, you can have that be a bonus action to try and like make a social roll like that, or sometimes a free action. So I mean, if you want to like use either a bonus action or an action, I'd be okay with that.
Okay, cool.
Because like
what is the range of this? 30 feet. Okay,
you could
so
be doing this. Yeah, you could have been talking to her while casting a spell.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Yeah. So you want to do bless?
Yeah, I'm gonna do bless.
Okay, cool.
So I get to pick 3 people who are now blessed.
Who are those 3 people?
And it's within 30 feet, so I'm gonna say Thalia,
Yay.
Ava, and Lucian. Just because we're starting there.
Okay, cool. So
These are-
you 3 can roll a d4 to attack rolls or saving throws as long as Ilyana is holding concentration on that spell.
Yay!
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Mwah!
Cool. Mwah. All right,
Mwah.
it's
Love you.
Azaka's turn. Zaka is going. She like has been like she has like the biggest like bitch are you kidding me face right now. And like you watch as she like Azaka is a walking badass obviously, and you watch as like Azaka just like with the biggest like come on man like walks down the steps with just like defiant grace and just whips out her scimitar and just like spins in her hand, and she just like is going to walk forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right up next to the Ebly that you're fighting and whips out her scimitar and like is going to do a multi-attack against.
Please decapitate this bird.
Go, 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 go.
Just wail on the fucking bird.
Yep. So she's gonna make 2 scimitar attacks, and yeah,
Let me show you what I
as
do to
she's
boards.
like slashing into it, Ava, she like turns to you and she said, "We just had to get into a fight with a fucking Medusa," and she just is gonna make.
You
her
say
attack.
that like that's my fault!
No, just the group itself. All right. Misses. First attack. Second attack hits the Ebly for 9 points of slashing damage to the Ebly. Like recoiling from the platter to its face, it like swipes Azaka's scimitar to the side, but Azaka follows up with like an upward strike that cuts off some of its wing plumage and like carves against like its left wing for a wound. Okay, cool. So that is 9 points, and that is cool. All right, that is.
We are
Azaka's
so
turn.
fucked.
That is Azaka's turn, and it is now Zalcore's turn. And she can't use her petrifying gaze because her vision is currently dazzled by Mask's light and mirror thing.
So you're saying Mask dazzled her?
Yes.
So
Wow.
you're saying, am I trying to shine a mirror so she'd look at herself? Ended up, well, it worked too well.
Well, since you're right up in her business, Ilyana, she's gonna multi-attack you.
That's okay.
You watch as from the folds of her feathered gown, she pulls out a short sword. A very like royal, highly decorated but old short sword. And she is going to make 2 attacks against you with that. And it's going to be... First attack is going to be 16 to hit.
I have 16 armor class. What does that mean?
It means it hits.
No!
Sorry.
Oh, fuck.
And so that...
Oh god, this is bad, guys.
So you take 6 points of
I
piercing
didn't
damage.
realize how... Oh god, I didn't realize... Oh god, I'm down to 3 hit points.
And then she's going to make her
Shit.
second short sword attack. It's an 11
Oh!
that misses.
Oh, I missed it!
But then, as you like repel that second attack with your shield, the snakes of her hair lunge forward at you to bite you.
No! I'm fucked.
But that is a 11 to hit misses. So luckily you throw up the shield in time and like repel as the snakes
Holy
one by
hell!
one.
I didn't realize we didn't heal before!
Yeah, they just hit up against your shelf like pang, 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 and you block that attack, thankfully. Okay, cool. Cool. No doubt.
I
All right.
forgot that we hadn't healed!
And then Zalcore is going to...
Oh.
She's going to take a step back. In fact, she's going to take 2 step back so Ava and Ilyana get attacks of opportunity against her.
Oh, thank god.
Alright.
If I use Divine Smite, if I get a high enough roll because it's radiant damage, does it cast like a Divine Light that I can also bite her with?
It kind of does. However, you can't cast Divine Smite for an opportunity attack. It's just a simple like weapon that you throw out as she's running.
Damn.
Away. Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
But yeah, Divine Smite, like it like there's like Divine Light that shimmers around your weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. So that just hits.
Yes, bitch.
So 4 points of slashing damage. Cool.
Wah.
Nice. Alrighty. She looks fine. Okay. Next up is
Oh my gosh! I finally get to freaking do something. It's been years.
It's been 84 years.
Okay. Okay. What's the range on this bad boy?
And for the record, just so you guys know this going forward, just because I want you guys to, I don't want to like surprise you guys with like stats like this. Like for like her like petrifying gaze feature, at the start of your turn, you can choose to avoid looking at her. So like if she chooses to look at you, then you won't be affected. So at the start of your turn, you'll have to like say, "Oh, I'm like looking away from her," and then that only works until the end of your turn, to the start of your next turn. At which point you'll have to like re-clarify, "I'm looking away from her."
Mm-hmm.
So just so you guys know that going forward. So yes, Ak, what are you doing?
How far is Axe flying speed? Is it
60?
50.
Did I not
Yeah,
give you
60
access to this
feet.
character?
50?
It's 60 feet.
Yeah.
50 feet, sorry.
Yeah, Eric Cocker has 50 feet, yes.
Mabby.
Okay. 50. Okay. Ak is gonna do a flyby thunder wave attack, centered on. No, centered right here, so that I can get this 15-foot cube.
I believe
It gets all of them. Hot damn.
Thunderwave is a 10 foot. Is 10 feet, I believe.
It's 15.
It's 15.
15.
Awesome. Cool. It's a cube, you said? All right. So.
It's a cube.
Yeah, you can get them all. You'll have to like fly to see. I'm just trying to calculate how you would avoid an opportunity attack here.
Well, they're like.
Yeah, like if it's diagonal movement,
Yeah.
then
If you get above them, yeah, you're fine. With 15 feet, yeah, you can fly up above them to the point where you're not provoking opportunity attacks because they don't have like a 10-foot reach, so it's not like it's like, oh hey, we can just like swipe you out of the air. So there's a con. They have to make con saves.
Yeah.
All right, so
And the DC is 13.
Great. Okay, Zalcori's gonna make her con save. Succeeds.
Damn it.
She takes half damage, and is not pushed. Ebly, number 1. Fails, takes full damage and is pushed 10 feet back. Ebly, number 2. Succeeds. Ebly, number 3. Fails. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
So, so she takes 2 points of thunder damage. Oh, wait, are you rolling? Oh, you're rolling thunder damage right now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I thought it auto-calculated.
I have no idea what that is.
Ignore it. It's fine. It auto-calculated, but whatever. So that's 14. So half of 14, 7. So Valkyrie takes 7 points of damage. Nice. Good hit. That's.
Oof.
That's okay. The top Ebly takes full damage, which is nice, and is pushed back 5, 10 feet back there. The other guy takes 7 damage. Oh, that Ebly that Ava and Azaka are fighting is starting to look pretty rough after that.
Ooh.
Okay. That's gonna be that number. And this other guy failed, so he takes full damage as well, and is pushed 5, 10 back as well. Great. Cool. And Yeah. Do you want to fly anywhere else? Because you still got movement. Oh, you flew over there. You flew down there.
Yeah, I'm down here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me widen
Good.
the map out
Stay.
a bit for our viewers so they can see everything going on right now. Okay, cool. Great. And that's your whole turn?
Yep.
Alright, it's the Ebly's turn. First of all, these two Ebly are gonna fly down from the roof. Right there. And right there. And the first Ebly is going to peck Mask. So, first attack against Mask. That is a 10 to hit. Misses.
Nope.
Second
My
attack.
AC is 14.
Yep. Second attack. 18. It does hit, so... The
Fuck.
second one, you take 5 points of piercing damage as it dives down from the roofs of the palace, lands, slams its beak forward, you duck out of the way, and then it follows up again and catches you square in the chest. The other Ebly is going to peck Dragonbait and Thalia once. So Thalia, attack against you. That is a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, then against Dragonbait. Natural 20.
Oh God!
Oh, dragon.
Oh.
Goodbye, dragon bait.
No!
It was nice knowing you.
It's 12. That's gonna be. That's minus. Math is fun, you guys. Okay,
No, it's
cool.
not.
It's great. This other Ebly is going to fly over here.
Oh God!
I
Oh, shit.
believe it's flanking. It does pass through your token. So yeah, it's flanking with its other Ebly.
Oh, God.
The other Ebly is going to fly forward and attack Lucian, who's running away. So the first Ebly is going to attack Ilyana twice with advantage because flanking.
It has a minus D4 because it's
Yep, it
banned.
has- I forgot about the minus. Oh no, those three in particular. Yeah.
Those three Ebly, yes.
Yes. Actually, the other guys made saving throws. I forgot to roll the D4 for them, for the guys who succeeded, because they might have failed. So let me roll.
Oh yeah! Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that right now. Let me roll 1 D4 for the one Ebly who had succeeded. Okay, it still succeeded. Okay, cool.
Damn it!
So it's gonna attack you with advantage, but with a minus D4 on its first attack. It misses anyway, so I mean the D4 would have made it miss more.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Oh my God!
That's a 21 to hit, but
It
with
hits.
the D4 subtracted from it, that is a. Okay, that is a 17.
That is all it needed. Bye, guys.
Okay,
No!
cool. So that's it gonna beak ya for 6 points of piercing damage.
I am down.
Ilyana is knocked unconscious by the Ebly and is currently unstable.
Bye.
The other Ebly is going to attack Ava. And actually, no, that guy's gonna actually move over here. So now, Thalia, you get a attack of opportunity against it, as he's gonna fly over here to get into this cluster. But Thalia, you do get an opportunity attack against that guy right there.
What guy?
The
The one who just attacked
Upper
me.
right.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Upper right, man.
Upper right man. Upper right man is the name of my Scotland. This would be with a physical weapon, Thalia.
You mean
Stupid.
A melee weapon.
Melee
Yeah.
weapon, yeah. Sorry.
Physical weapon, unlike a short bow.
Yeah.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo!
Good hit. Okay, cool. All right.
Avenge our
Catch
child.
him on the way out. Now this Ebly is going to attack you, Ava. And he does not get advantage against you because he's not flanking enough. He's gonna attack you. So that's gonna be 1 beak to you. I accidentally rolled with advantage, but that's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Would not have hit anyway, even with disadvantage. And now it's going to attack Ilyana's body. In a show of cruelty. Actually, no, hold on. No, it's making a multi-attack. It has to.
Ah!
In a show of cruelty.
Don't scare me like that!
If this hits, it's an auto-critical and 2 failed death saves. So that
Wait, I thought he was
this is one of the guys who has a minus D4, so we'll see. With an advantage though, because you're prone. He's gonna beak you. And there's a 16 to hit, minus D4.
Oh, if it's minus D4, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
miss.
because it would get.
just
Oh, it still
misses.
misses! It still misses!
It just misses.
I feel like Ava just watches in horror as its beak like plummets down and it hits right by her ear.
Yes. It just,
Or like by her like chest or something.
like-
by her chest.
It just like cuts off like one small hair from her head.
Yes!
This other Ebly is going to, it flies over to you, Lucian, as you're running away, and you watch as it like flares its feathers at you, and it's like from the colors of its feathers, like a twisting pattern of colors suddenly like lifts off of it and weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube. So that would be 30. That'll catch everyone in that cube, lifts into that space. It appears from one of the advantages, I need Lucian, Azaka, Ava, Ilyana is unconscious, and Thalia to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Lucian, I wish I could give you some of my wisdom.
At least I got a 7.
Wisdom.
That's not a
Can I get some?
oof.
Big oof.
Azaka fails as well.
The biggest oof.
I have regrets about
Okay,
everything.
yeah. So,
Probably gonna die
so
today.
Lucian and Azaka, you guys are charmed, and by this mesmerizing hypnotic pattern of colors. While you are charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. And that lasts,
That's good.
That's a concentration spell, so he has to concentrate on that. And you can, yep. Okay, cool. So that's you're currently dazed.
What
so
just
Azaka.
what just cast that?
What was that?
What just cast that?
The Ebly in front of Lucian.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Just so that we know. Can we like mark that?
Yeah. Here, I'll mark it with on Lucian's token with a little what's
Oh, I meant just the bird, like whichever bird it was.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll mark it. It's the boy with the green little dot on his token there.
Thank
you.
Okay.
Being
Cool.
incapacitated, sorry, what is that exactly?
Incapacitated means you're essentially paralyzed. Your movement is 0. You cannot do anything, and all attacks against you that hit you are auto crits.
Cool, I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Lucian's gonna fucking die here.
I'm
Okay.
at 8, so
But
yeah.
that's all of the Ebly, and it's now Thalia's turn.
Well, the weight of the world rests on my shoulders, everyone.
I believe in you.
I don't.
What are you
Fuck.
gonna do, Thalia?
Well, my original plan sucks now. I don't know. This pretty much sucks. Sucks real bad. Bonus action, dang it. I have too many. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I think I know. But I actually kind of don't. No, I definitely don't. Oh god, this is horrible.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Lucian's all the way over there. That's good. If I go here, will any of them get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, this boy and that boy get opportunity to get attacks against you as you run away.
Okay, whatever.
Just one beak strike each.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm gonna be the healer of the round.
Sure.
I'm gonna be casting both Cure Wounds and Healing Word. Cure Wounds on Ilyana.
Okay, misses, and I believe that was one of the boys who got the Bane.
Got the Bane.
Yes.
Oh, actually
Yeah.
no. Lucian casted Bane. Lucian is no longer concentrating on the spell. The spell fades. It's a concentration spell, and since you are incapacitated, you are no longer concentrating on the spell, and it immediately is now gone. So you lose the spell. So that does that one hit you? With the 16 to hit?
The 16?
Yeah.
My AC is 16.
All right. It deals 5 points of piercing damage to you as you run away.
Okay, whatever. I rolled a D8 and it got a D20. I don't know what
Oh no,
that
I think
is.
it's because there's the exclamation points. At
There's
the end.
exclamation points. Yeah, that's fucking it up.
How do I make it go away?
You just roll 1d8. Like,
That's what I did.
Or just manually type roll 1d8 into the chat.
yeah.
That's also what I did.
Well, that's weird as fuck.
Okay, now +4.
There you go.
10.
Cool. So 10 hit points to who? Oh, to Ileana.
To Ileana.
Yes. Cool. Ileana, you are back up and not dying.
Hooray!
And
I'm not
you
dead.
get some too, Lucian.
How much should I get?
Oh, that's not one.
You get 8.
Really quick, I'm just gonna move this so I can rotate myself back up.
8.
Okay. Cool. All right. 8. All right, that's your whole turn, Thalia?
Yep.
All right, it is now
Unless,
Artus.
wait, I might use more movement speed.
Okay. Yeah.
I only went 10 feet, so I'm just gonna freaking go another... Here.
Okay, so that other Ebley will get an opportunity attack against you.
Yeah, whatever, come at me, bitch.
Bitch!
That's a 13 to hit. Does not hit. Okay, cool.
Yay!
Now it's Artus Cimber's turn. Artus Cimber whips out his dagger, the dagger with the blue jewel in its pommel, and you watch as the blue gem flares, and suddenly he appears right in front of Zalcore.
Ah!
And
He teleported!
he teleported, and
Oh.
he quickly, very quickly, sheaths the dagger, and you watch him like turn his head over his shoulder, and he says, "My friends, I carry with me something dangerous. Powerful forces pursue me. I thought I could hide this, but I'm sorry." And he like rips off his glove, and he holds his hand out directly in front of Zalcore, like back of the hand facing her, and you can see that on his hand, on his ring finger, there's a golden ring that's covered in like frost, like fine like bluish frost, and you watch as there is a flash from the ring, and suddenly he's casting Cone of Cold on her.
Cone of Cold!
Ooh, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that
To
mean?
make a Constitution saving throw or take 8d8 cold damage.
Oh,
It's juicy.
I can't
Artus,
Oh my god!
dude, my man!
Oh my god! Pendleton Ward wrote this adventure. I can't believe we're with the fucking Ice King!
The Ice King!
And he's gonna cast Cone of Cold. So that's a con save from Zalcore, which is with a with a DC of, let me just double check Artus' character sheet here. That's a DC of 17.
Oh. Remember, she has -4. Ah, fuck!
No, I thought you baned the.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, even
Is
if that was the
spelled.
case.
Yeah, well,
That
it is phasing.
sucks.
But she still takes half the damage.
Oh my god.
8. Oh, sorry, not 1d8. My bad. Sorry. Roll 8d8.
8D.
Yeah, and then that's gonna be half of that. So she's gonna
Oh!
take half of that. So that's gonna be, because math is fun, you guys.
Round it up. Round it up.
14. It's rounded down. It's 14.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. It's rounded. It's 14 damage to Zalcore. And that's Artus's turn. Also, yeah, for the first time, you guys actually can see Artus's hand, like, because he hasn't taken his gloves off for a while in front of you guys, and like tattooed onto his knuckles of his left hand, it says Bert, B-Y-R-T. So that's Artus's turn, and now it's Dragonbait's turn. And Dragonbait's gonna do what Dragonbait does best, and that's whip out his shield and sword and go to town. He's
Yay!
gonna run right in the thick of these two guys, and he's gonna multi-attack their faces. So that's going to be a one-handed Holy Avenger because he has his shield out.
Police are coming.
Police are coming.
They're
That
coming to take
hits.
me away.
And then the second one hits. Both hit.
Oh.
Submit. Okay. 13 damage on the first one. And 6 on the second one. He kills that one.
Yay!
Yay!
Actually, yeah, he kills the bottom one. The other one he slashes into and then beheads the one below him.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Alright. That's all Dragonbait can do for now. Mask, we're back up to you at the top of the round.
Great. Is Zalcor trying to look at me?
I mean, she can try doing that on her turn.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's not her turn yet! Bitch!
Yeah. Great. In that case, I am going to use a bonus action to disengage, get the hell out of this clusterfuck.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, actually. 30, get me there. And get into
Blind
this
her again.
clusterfuck instead.
Blind her again!
No, I wanted to look into the mirror, god damn it!
Ah.
I want to go full on fucking Perseus because it's a D&D game and it's a Medusa,
Got
that's
it.
what you do!
So,
That's
okay,
true.
So you run over
We got
there.
two shiny objects.
So you're running over there.
It's
and you're
what I
holding-
do.
And you're holding the mirror up.
Yeah, I'm holding the mirror up so that it's between me and Zalcore.
Great. Cool.
And then, as I get here, I'm gonna stab this fucker in the face!
Go for it.
Yay!
Rapier!
Wait, no, you'll check. Yeah, that hits. That just hits.
Great. So that's Rapier, plus, since I have allies, that's also sneak attack damage.
Yes, it is.
Also, because he has now hit the bird, does that mean it is not concentrating on the thing anymore?
Normally, you would have to make a concentration check to hold the spell. However, Mask kills it.
Yay!
Well, I guess
So-
it's not concentrating anymore.
I'm not
concentrating
dead!
on anything
You're
now,
not dead! You're not dead!
My hero.
So, yeah, Lucian and Azaka are no longer incapacitated. Which is great, because Lucian
fuck.
is after Mask.
Yay!
Excellent. Is that your turn, Mask?
That is my turn. I used move, a bonus, and full action, so... Also,
Also,
chat
for
bringing
these
up a
three
good
people,
point.
also still remember that you... Oh, wait. Does Bless break because they passed out?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you
Can't
saying, Alex?
concentrate if you're fucking unconscious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically.
Asawi.
It's okay.
Did the one right above Ileana get injured?
Yeah, it's looking really rough.
Okay. I am actually going to cast Guiding Bolt on Zalcore.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me do that. Make sure I don't have advantage on. Hold on.
Thank you for the bits, Carl.
So 20.
Oh!
Oh! Whoopee!
Where are the air horns? I need some air horns. Get that sweet, sweet crit.
So roll that.
Oh!
That's 32 points of damage.
Damn!
Be gone! Fuck!
Be gone!
And you also have I believe it's advantage on people have advantage on the next attack against her.
Yeah, everyone's got advantage on attacking her.
Yep.
Nice.
And I am.
Please say something badass right now.
Fuck this shit. And I'm just gonna move farther away from this nonsense, and I'm going to move over towards.
Don't
Yeah,
go
I'll
near
move
the
over here.
flower.
Don't go into flowers, the flowers are hypnotizing.
The flowers are hypnotizing. Which actually,
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna-
talk to you later, Xander.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay, cool. And you do. All right, it is now Abba's turn.
Okay, well, I was gonna go for the crane, but since Lucian just did a cool thing, I feel like I gotta try. Plus, I have another shiny object.
You do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, Ava's just gonna fucking go for it. Okay, so first, I think
Would it be better to move like here? That way there's like 2 lines of...
Yeah. Wait, there's a thing there. I don't want to fall into it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the hole.
That's a hole.
Oh, that
And I'm
is a
gonna go into
hole.
the hole.
That is a hole.
So basically, this is probably not gonna make Ava the most like capable of beating her up, but she's kind of like keeping the. She's basically trying to get the fucking platter in Zelgora's face. It's like, eh.
Okay, so you just like, immediately throw the platter directly in front of Zelcora's
Yeah,
face.
just like bam.
Bam!
Alright, cool. You do it, and she can definitely see herself. Well, we'll address that on her turn, though.
Yep.
You gonna forfeit the rest of your turn for that?
Yep, I'm just gonna fucking go for it.
Great, awesome, cool. Now it is Ilyana's turn.
Well, this thing's right in front of me. I don't want to die again.
No, you don't.
I really don't. Damn it. Because I wanted to do something real cool. I wish this thing was dead, because then I could go over there with my freaking divine smite sword. Bitch!
Yeah,
Fine.
but you should focus on taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Survival
Let me
before.
just attack this bird with my longsword. Oh no.
Ah!
You lift yourself from the ground, Ilyana, using your sword to lift yourself up, and then you just shield in a hand, swing your longsword, and just very quickly the crane just like reaches up and grabs your blade and like leans its beak down.
Does it like toss me?
It just like leans down and just goes.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
I forgot these things can fucking talk. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Surprise, they speak common.
That's great.
why.
So, what does it do? Does it just like throw my sword, or does it throw me with the sword?
Oh, it just grabs your sword and throws it like 10 feet to the side.
No, not my sword!
So your
Not
sword
again!
clatters.
There it goes again! First
here.
the pterodactyls. What is it with me and birds?
Roll a lot of
Where's
natural
the
ones,
sword?
Do we have to glue that to you?
man. Sword is going to be. Here, sword's right there. Wait, wrong layer.
Where?
Yeah, I was like,
I put it on the GM
where?
layer. Hold on.
Oh,
dare.
I see.
There.
Oh no. Oh, right next to Zalcori!
Great.
Excellent.
All right, great. That's your turn then. It is Azaka's turn. Azaka, no longer incapacitated, is going to sheath her scimitar, whip out her longbow, and is going to take some fun pot shots at the various enemies around you. First of all, a pot shot at the Ebly right in front of you that threw your sword, Ilyana. This is with her
Aw.
longbow. That is a 18 to hit. So right as like it tosses the sword to the side, Ilyana, and you watch as an arrow just immediately passes right through its neck, clean through its neck, and it stops
Damn!
and falls dead to the ground.
Yeah!
My headpiece popped out. I forgot the Ebly were 10 on the initiative order. Yes.
Azaka, you are a monster.
Azaka is also going to open fire
monster.
at the one that's fighting Dragonbait. Natural one. She like pulls it back and like fires, and the Ebly just kind of like swats it out of the air, and she breaks her bowstring in the process of the missed shot, and she is going to she curses under her breath, and that's her whole turn. All right.
I can't believe it begone thoughted the arrow.
I hate everything. It is
All
now-
bows are queens.
Zalcori!
It's Zelcore, and Zelcore is currently staring at herself. So which
Yay!
means she needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hell yeah.
And just succeeds.
Oh!
She like, sees herself in the mirror. You watch as her eyes like flash red, and she sees herself, hisses, and quickly covers her eyes and looks away. Because she could see herself, that's just like that's always active. So that's like not her turn. That's not her action. That's just always active. Oh, that's how that works. I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Might be. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And now she's gonna multi-attack.
Great. I'm glad I did this.
Yep. Short sword.
I tried.
Short sword to Artus. Hits.
Oh, God.
7 to Artus.
Artus!
Short sword to Ava. Not natural 20. 3 points of piercing damage. And then for the sheer fucking audacity of putting a mirror in her face, Ava, her snakes are gonna bite you.
Great.
So that's going to be 9
Oh.
to hit and misses, but would have dealt 23 poison damage if it had hit.
Oh my god, you would have been dead.
Fuck
Yep,
the
I'd be dead.
snakes! Fuck the snakes!
Fuck snake.
Oh my god, fuck these snakes.
On second thought, please do not fuck Snake.
Okay, so now that I know how this Medusa feature works, because I've been reading it wrong this whole time, I'm gonna start employing it. Well, you'll see soon enough. It is Axe turn now.
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Okay. I don't freaking know. I don't.
Don't worry about it, just keep him safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going, but I'll also cast sleep, I guess.
On.
On whatever can.
I don't think you're in range, and I don't think
Yeah.
that's the best option.
It's
Yeah.
90 feet, and
Oh, it's 90
there's like
feet?
no other options.
Damn, alright, shit.
Yeah, I mean I could do that or vicious mockery. So I just think that I'm just gonna get him out of here. I don't really want him to get close.
That's okay.
All right. Yeah.
So
Back from nearly dying when Phil isn't here again.
Please,
yeah,
God,
so
not again.
I'm just gonna. I mean, I'm gonna just roll 5d8 and see what can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hope I don't have that exclamation point one this time. One, two.
Ooh.
One by one. Here we go.
Aw.
I had to do this because of the exclamation points.
23 total.
23 total. So, yeah. So this Ebly just immediately falls asleep.
Which one?
Yay.
Oh, yay!
Up top.
Yep, up top. Immediately just falls asleep right in front of Dragonbait.
And then Axe says something British, and now I move him.
I just want him to say something British.
God, something British.
It is the Ebly's turn.
Well, that one's
Ebly's
asleep.
it's going to use its hypnotic pattern as well.
No!
I need everyone except Lucian and Ack to make a wisdom.
Oh wait, this is
saving.
okay. This is what I can do. I have Fey ancestry.
You get advantage on the
I
saving
got
throw.
sweet Fey
So
ancestry.
you get advantage on the saving throw. Oh wait, no. You
Okay.
can't, you can't be charmed, I believe.
Yeah, I can't be charmed, bitch.
So that auto just does not work on you. Okay, great.
Fight me.
Natural 20 for
Yeah.
Mask. Not only
Mask turns to him and is like, bitch, you thought!
Bitch, you thought!
And Leon is like, what he said. She's terrified, but she's like, yeah.
Artus needs to make a whiz save. That is a succeeds. Dragonbait needs to make a whiz save. Everybody needs to make a whiz save. I still need whiz saves from everybody else though,
Yeah.
except for Lucian and Ack.
So just Thalia, I think.
Okay. Dragonbait succeeds. Zaka.
Oh wait, shoot! I've been muted. I've been yelling. I'm Elvin like the whole.
Oh, wait, yeah. Thalia is
That was
also an elf.
Elvin.
Yep.
Yeah.
and-
Wait, that means I couldn't have gotten charmed the first time and incapacitated.
Oh.
Oh well.
Fey ancestry is a fickle thing. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry
I'm a
about it.
fool.
Nothing happened to you anyway. It's fine.
That's
Well,
true.
I dropped my bane.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's fine.
Don't worry about it.
We'll remember it next
Literally
time.
talking
We'll-
for like the whole scene. Oh.
So the
Yeah,
only
no,
person,
the reason I wanted to bring that up is because those flowers put me to sleep last time. I'm like, wait a minute.
the only person
Wait a minute.
the only person who's incapacitated is Ava.
Oh no!
Yep. All right,
Good.
Thalia, it's your turn. Hey, Thalia.
Yeah.
make a wisdom save, because Petrifying Gaze this is how it actually works. If you start your turn within 30 feet of her, she gets to use it.
That's
so
stupid. I'm not even looking at her.
You did not specify that you were looking away from her, though. You gotta
That's
do it.
stupid.
I know, sorry.
Well, bye guys. I'm a statue now.
Okay, so
What
yeah.
the
You guys
fuck?
watch as Thalia is instantly just suddenly petrified in stone.
Whoa!
Okay, so
That sucks.
that's Thalia's turn.
Shit.
It's Artus's turn.
Am I actually dead?
You are petrified. We'll talk about the ramifications of that later. Artus needs to make a wisdom save because she's doing the same thing against him. Oh, I clicked it twice. That's the first one.
What the fuck?
Natural 20. Artus resists that. Dragonbait's turn. Is Dragonbait within 30 feet of her? Yeah, he is. This is why you read stat blocks thoroughly, kids, so you know how this ability works. Wiz save for Dragonbait. Succeeds. Alright, back to the top of the round with Mask. Hey, Mask, make a Wiz save.
Are they not going to do anything else, or?
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. What am I doing? Jesus Christ, Artus is going to do stuff. Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, Artus and Dragonbait both passed, so I'm like,
Yeah, they pass on their turns. They pass on their turns, it's fine. So Artus is going to... he can't use his Dimension Door ability anymore. But with the ring still out, he can still do things with that. And he is going to... He's gonna cast Big B's hand with it. You guys watch as there's another flash from the ring, and suddenly a large fist made of solid ice suddenly appears.
Oh, nice.
And it's going to swing a punch directly at Zalcore.
Nice. With advantage, because Guiding Bolt.
Yep. So that is, Big B's hand has, it is, oh, Jesus. It's a melee attack. It's a melee spell attack, which is, that is, what's the modifier for a 26 strength?
Yes.
So that's a 1d20 plus 8. Because Big B's hand is a great spell. So 25 to hit Zalcore, which definitely hits. You guys watch as the fish just suddenly appears in the air, solidifies into ice, and then just whack! Slams Zalcore directly in her back. She takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
$23. Ouch. Which is... Okay. It slams and it impacts her so hard she drops to her knees and screams out in pain. And she screams and she says, as she screams out, she says, "Thirutaya, my love, protect me!" And you watch as there is this 10-foot tall, barely visible apparition that is now just kind of looming over her.
Oh.
And yeah, that was Artus' turn. Dragonbait's gonna do what Dragonbait does best and stab the sleeping guy, which is going to auto crit if it hits.
Mm.
That is one-handed. It has advantage technically. I'm gonna roll for the potential of a natural 20, even though it doesn't matter. Yeah, that hits, and so that deals auto crit. He kills him. Yep, kills that one. He's gonna run forward and attack the dude who's doing the same thing to who's doing the hypnotic pattern to Ava to try and get her out of there.
Yay.
It is a that one misses. Okay, so that's Dragonbait's turn. All right, is now back up to Mask. Hey, Mask, make a Wiz save.
The mirror is in front of my eyes, though.
You are right. She needs to make a Wiz save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ha!
Thank you for
Yeah.
reminding me, sir.
Oh, please.
Wiz save.
Oh my god, I hate her.
Okay.
I hate this.
Alright.
But also, since you're looking at her, you also need to make a whiz save.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
This is rigged.
Hold on.
This is so rigged.
Yeah.
All right, Mask. You instantly turn to stone.
Fuck me running.
Okay. Cool. Lucian, it's your turn. What do you want to do, Lucian?
Nothing I can do will help the stone people, I don't believe. So I am going to cast Guiding Bolt again on Valkyrie and
Okay.
yeah, so.
Go for it. Misses.
In that case, I will take the rest of my movement to keep going.
Okay, cool.
Can I just jump down, like, here? Do I have to make extra movement to get down?
Jumping down is
or-
not extra movement. It's just climbing up that's extra movement. That is a 10-foot fall, so you'll take like a make an acrobatics check. Okay, yeah, you don't take any damage. You just land and keep running. All right.
Okay.
That's your turn. Ava, you're still incapacitated and make a wisdom save. She also has to make a wisdom save because the mirror is still right in front of her face.
Yeah.
Wait, incapacitated? Why?
Because the hypnotic pattern of the Ebly. She fails.
Fucking wait, she fails it?
She fails. So you don't need to make the save because instantly you watch as she like turns her head and looks at you to stare at you. But she catches her reflection and immediately just turns into solid stone.
Oh.
You watch as the apparition fades from over her.
Oh god.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
No, well I can't. I don't think I can do anything else because I'm
Oh
incapacitated.
yeah, you're incapacitated.
I think Ava's
You're
just kind of.
so lucky.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The nature of the petrifying gaze, if a creature fails the saving throw by 5 or more, it is instantly petrified. Otherwise, it slowly begins to turn to stone. So that's what happened to Mask and Mask and Thalia, and Zalkore herself.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's it for my turn. I did it.
Isn't this guy right here sleeping?
No, it's the other one that was
He's-
sleeping.
He was the other guy was
Yeah.
sleeping, and Dragonbait killed him.
So basically, Ava sees her freeze and just like stands there shaking because she's like.
And you know what the horrible part is, Ava? Because
What?
you've been incapacitated, just like staring like into space. You have no idea that your 2 comrades have been turned to stone behind you.
Oh great!
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
So that is going to be Ilyana's turn.
You mean Ava's, and now it's my turn?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's
I said
Ilyana's
it's
turn.
Ilyana's turn now. That's what I said.
Yeah.
You said-
Okay.
you
I thought you
said
said it was. You said it was the end of Ileana's turn. I was like,
no,
oh.
no, I meant to say
Yeah.
it is now Ilyana's turn. Thank you.
Okay. Well, she just saw 2 people who she just started getting kind of close to petrified. She's terrified.
Hey, what do you mean kind of close? Mask and I are super close.
But like, all she has is a dagger, but fuck it if she isn't upset as all hell. And so she's gonna take her little dagger and she's gonna go attack this thing out of sheer rage and heartbreak.
Oh.
Okay.
She is so upsetty, Paschetti. With divine smite, it is one of my spells.
Mm-hmm.
I get to add extra damage to this if it hits. So,
Roll for to attack.
oh shoot, I did it with
Yeah.
advantage.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a dagger first. There's 3 piercing plus what is it again?
Plus
2d8 radiant.
2d8 radiant.
Okay. I don't know what radiant means, so
It's
just
like-
2d8.
it's like
type
holy
damage,
damage.
2d8.
Okay.
2d8.
Screeches.
Okay,
You can tell
so
that's her emotions right now.
12 points
1 in
of
100.
damage total to the Ebly. Okay, cool. Good. And is that your whole turn?
I can't really do anything else. I feel like she wouldn't do anything else. She's too terrified and just hurt and upset.
Mm-hmm, totally.
So she's focused 110% on getting rid of these things so they can bring their friends out of there and see if they can help them.
Totally. Let me just double check what this is. I need to double check the nature of the spell because it's now Zaka's turn. What's the difference between the spell? That is. Okay. Got it. Okay, cool. Azaka is going to run up and attack with you, Ilyana, side by side. And she's going to use her...
Oh, should I have gotten flanking? Because,
you can't really flank. I mean, you can go up here to flank with Azaka.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But, like, yeah, so Azaka will get advantage now because you...
Okay, cool.
I believe, let me double check. Yeah, that's flanking.
Okay, then, yeah,
Okay.
let's just do that.
So that's going to be Azaka. Azaka is going to scimitar. This is with advantage. This is going to be... Natural 20. 10 damage.
Good!
10 damage to the Ebly. And then for her second attack... misses. That one does not hit. That's Azaka's turn. Zalkori is petrified and can't do anything. Ak, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know. I'll just keep going and voice in.
Okay.
Something British.
Okay. Thalia,
Something British.
you are turned to stone. Artus is going to... He is going to add some insult to injury because seeing what she just did. And Artus is going to attack her. Even though she's, you know, stone. He's going to attack her with Bigby's hand. So the Bigby's hand is just going to punch the stone form of her. And because she is petrified, that means this attack will have advantage. And if it hits, it's an auto crit. But because she's stone, she's resistant to this. So that's going to be, it's 1d20 plus 8. So this is with advantage. Two of these. One's a 21, one's a 16, one hits. So that's going to deal 4d8 force damage, auto crit because she's petrified, which will auto double the dice. So they'll deal 30 points of damage to her. And I misspoke. Sorry. The apparition does not disappear from her form. It's still over her form.
Stop misspeaking!
I'm sorry! There's a lot. I have a lot of stat blocks loaded up right now. And you watch as the apparition, which is holding like an ethereal spear, strikes Artus. And it does not need to roll for this. It just auto does damage. Because ghosts, I guess. So Artus takes 15 points of damage. He's fine. Alright, cool. That's that. That's Artus's turn. Dragonbait is going to stab this guy because he wants to kill it. And he's gonna drop his shield and just go full two-handed on the Ebly. Because why wouldn't he? And hit. And deal 11 points of damage to it. And kill it. Because Zalkore is damaged and not active in combat, and the apparition isn't doing anything else other than just looming over her, combat is herefore considered
ended.
Someone go over and smash the stone Zalkori.
Artus tried. He got smacked.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
bitch smacked.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we should not do that.
Yeah, I guess it's just run.
Well,
Sounds like a great idea. I'll get right on that, Thalia. Oh.
Yeah, did you forget I'm also stoned? We just need people to pick us up.
Fuck. Well, I guess Ava's not incapacitated anymore. So I think she just kind of drops to her knees because that was really fucking spooky. Like,
Yep.
fuck. Is everyone alright?
You turn around, Ava, and you see that both Mask and Thalia are frozen, petrified in stone.
Shit. There's gotta be a way to.
Ileana like falls to her knees. She's like covering her face in her hands.
Azaka runs over and she looks at her hand and she says, "The charm that Chewingas gave me, I think I can fix one of them. I feel like I don't have much of the charm's power left. I can do it once.
Fuck.
I don't know what to do. I'm sorry."
I'm sorry, I don't have anything I can do. Not yet. Not.
Maybe we can go find the spirits again. Maybe we can ask them. I don't know.
Chewingas. She sighs. She's Chewingas. That's not how the blessings work, Ava. They give them and they're gone. They're fickle, unpredictable things. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do here.
Hey, Xander, the music's a little loud.
Oh, I can
Like really, really loud.
There, I turned down. Is that better?
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, cool. She says, I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. I know I can do one of them. I can fix this once. I'm sorry. That's all I can do.
I can't choose another person. I can't do it again.
Maybe like an
Fine.
artist at this point is like shielded, like sheathed his dagger, and he's like walking over to see what's going on as well. Artist says, "Right, gods, there's something I can do as well. I could I don't know. We could. I don't know if they're necessarily dead. We could take one with us. Maybe we can fix them down the line. I don't know what to do here. I don't have anything that I can help with."
Well,
I can be realistic. I don't like it any more than anyone else, but when it comes down to it, Thalia is the best at navigating through the jungle at this point. I don't know about you lot, but I don't want to die right now, and at least we have a monastery we could go back to, and other places that may be able to help us. But if we can only revive one person now. I'm sorry, Mask. I don't know if you can hear me, but
Somewhere you can hear a voice saying, "If you're talking about going to the monastery, at least get the fucking flower!"
I was gonna get to
You
that.
don't hear that.
Access that actually.
like out of
Access.
character, I was
Well, if we're going to be going back to the monastery, then wouldn't it be useful to go grab that flower?
God, we came here for the fucking flower.
That being said, Mask, I'll fix this, but I think we need Thalia more now. Does anyone have anything else to say? Am I gonna be the one to make this decision?
Shut up, okay? Just give me a minute.
Fine,
guys.
Ava. Whatever.
No,
Guys,
you're right. From a numbers perspective, that's what makes sense, okay? You're right. It's the logical decision. That's the only one that ever works. Fine. We'll bring Thalia back. And we'll go back to the monastery. And we'll figure something else. Yeah? Okay. Fuck it. That's what we have to do. We gotta pull it together. Come on.
Azaka looks at you and she says, "All right." And she walks over to Thalia and raises her hands, and there's like a brief glow from her hands, and you watch as the stone form of Thalia slowly regain color, and bits of stone falls to dust. And Thalia, you're standing right there. The last thing you remember, Thalia, is looking Zalkori directly in the eyes, and now suddenly things are different around here.
What? I look around.
Right next to you is a petrified mask.
Oh, what happened? What happened to him?
What do you think?
So, there's nothing we can do then.
We'll find something. Ava gets up and goes over to Ileana. Come on. No. Shh. It's okay. It's gonna look. Ileana. There are still things in this garden that can kill us. I know. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. The jungle's stupid, and it was gonna get one of us eventually. And you know what? He's not dead. He's a statue. We'll come back.
If I was able to come back, then he can too. We just need to find a solution.
Artus says, "Are you saying we just leave him here?"
No.
We're taking him with us. And like as soon as he says that, Ileana like jerks her head up like.
You're right. I was wrong. We'll carry his beautiful stone visage with us.
Well, we have to get him to somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Hey, Mask, how much do you weigh?
Let me check. I don't think very much.
Okay. I just need to do some math real quick.
150.
Okay. So, Mask now currently weighs 1,500 pounds.
We're not gonna be able to carry him.
What?
Yeah, when you're petrified, your weight increases by a factor of 10. Let me see something actually. Artus begins like scratching his chin. He says, No, we might actually be able to carry him. And
Really?
he like flashes the ring again, and then he says, first of all, he walks as far away from Zalkori as he can, and you guys watch as he just like clenches his fist, not even looking at her, and you watch as like the ice hand just begins to pummel her, slowly grinding her into nothing but rubble. And the hand sits there, and
you watch as the hand opens up. And he says, we can try carrying him with this. It's not... It'll slow us down significantly. I can only have this hand lasting, and as he says lasting, the spell fades, and the hand disappears. He says, I can only... It's intermittent, but I could try. It'll slow us down by a lot carrying him, but it's possible.
Then we'll do it.
That's the only option.
Okay. I can only do this about... As the DM checks Artus' character sheet. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I can do this about 6 times a day with that hand. We'd roughly be only able to move him for 6 minutes out of a day. Not very far, unfortunately.
If it's only 6 minutes, that's
pretty bad.
that's
Very bad.
That would take us. That wouldn't work. We could move him someplace safer than the middle of this garden, but
We can move him, perhaps while we search for that flower. Maybe I could see anything that might help.
Hey, Mr. GM.
Yes?
What do I know about petrification from
yeah.
my
Make an
stuff?
Arcana check.
Okay.
Everyone do it, except for Mask.
Rise, the river.
You don't know a lot about it, unfortunately. This is the first time you've ever actually encountered it. It's...
Oops.
And you are in a deep level of personal trauma, and it hurts, and your mind isn't in the right place. Is this Thalia or Ack doing this?
The 19 is Ack, and then the 1 is...
Ack, you're familiar with... familiar in that you know a bit about petrification. Is typically, depending on the creature, like, for example, basilisks, the petrification from a basilisk, like, there's a tincture one can make from basilisk blood that can immediately end the effects. But from a Medusa, it's outside of outside of a greater restoration spell, there's nothing you can do. Greater restoration or more powerful magics like that.
Well,
Work on removing the petrification that a Medusa inflicts.
well then, we seem to have ourselves in a bit of a pickle here. Because the only thing that can remove this type of petrification would be a greater restoration or something of the sort.
Azaka nods and says, which I use the rest of just now.
We should try and get him inside at least and search that bitch's chambers. Get more of this.
And Artus says...
Orchid, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry, go ahead.
I just corrected myself. Orchid, not Lotus.
Artus says, at the very least, Zalkore and her minions are dead. This place, so it seems, not have any other kind of leadership, so... It's not like anyone else is going to come around, I think. We could move him to another part of this place and keep him there until we can find a way of fixing this.
Yeah, well, let's move him at least.
Where should we move him? I feel, in all honesty, we should move him into her chamber.
Yeah.
It seems
I
like
agree.
Of all the structures here in Nangalore, that seems like the most structurally sound. We wouldn't want a piece of ceiling to fall on him. No.
We'll move him in there. Someone can watch him while we look for the flower.
Yeah.
Oh, watch it.
Okay.
Ileana, are you sure?
I can
She
stay with
just-
you if
she
you want, kiddo.
She immediately shakes her head.
Okay.
No, Ileana. You're
No,
not in a
You're
state.
right.
She's not in a
Yeah.
state where she can properly watch over herself, let alone Mask too.
I'll stay.
Thank you, Lucian.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's okay.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. But he knew the risks when he signed up.
None of us expected any of this, yet we're doing pretty good. So let's keep moving. Standing out in the open will only attract trouble, as much as it's hard to move.
Ava keeps an arm around Ileana's shoulders as she, like, kind of guides her toward, Zelkor's building.
Okay.
I pick up Ileana's sword and hand it to her.
Come on, you can come sit down. Let's go.
As we're walking, she kind of like looks at everybody and says, "Just, like, please, just give me a little bit alone with him, please."
All right, if that's what you want. Take your time. Are we gonna move him first?
Yeah, move it first.
Let's
yeah.
move him first.
Okay. With the aid of several of you and Azaka doing some powerlifting, you guys are able to move Mask's petrified form into the lair and set him down. And we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. So hey, stay tuned.
Woo.
Welcome back, everybody. Alright, so we left off with the group dragging Mask's petrified form into Zelkor's lair and are currently standing around. What's happening?
I mean, Ileana's just looking at this petrified stone of Mask. And she kind of like, I'm guessing Lucian's outside the door.
Well, you said you wanted some time alone.
Yeah.
But I would wait until you said your piece, and then while you all search for the orchid, I'll stand guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, kiddo. Take care of yourself. We'll be here if you need us, okay?
And she just nods.
Okay. Ava, like, reaches out and kind of, like, ruffles Ileana's hair.
She doesn't even move.
I pat her shoulder and, like, look at her as if I understand completely what's happening to her, like, mentally, and then I move on.
Yeah.
Ileana, you are left standing alone in Zelkor.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably be familiar with the prayers by now that Mask had been saying every night, right? Because I'd been kind of listening in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aha, so she's just kind of looking at Mask, and in Celestial, she's going to just start kind of saying, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I couldn't help you. I don't even know if you can hear me or not, but, I want you to know that your prayers are going to keep going. And we'll be back soon. I'm so sorry. Should have been me. It should have been me. And she just kind of like wipes her eyes a little bit and then just takes a deep breath. And just kind of gives him a small nod. And then we'll leave. So that's her little promise of, I'm going to make those prayers every night. I don't know what they're for, but me. And she's gonna walk out. Wait, is the flower in there?
That's
Yeah,
the question.
it's sitting in a pot right next to the divan in the middle of the room.
I guess
Okay,
if you want,
she's
you can
gonna-
grab
yeah,
it on
she's
the
gonna
way
pick-
out.
Yeah, she's gonna realize and probably
it's-
pick it up and then make her way out.
Yeah, the stuff in the room it's like next to the divan. There's the pot with the black orchid in it, and then there's like boxes and crates and all throughout the room as well.
She just picks up the orchid,
Okay.
and then she'll go out. And she's gonna walk out. She was gonna walk out, but everybody's there!
Well-
Like, you open the door and everybody's just, like, kind of, like, clustered around there just solemnly.
Yeah. Anyone else want to, I don't know, not say goodbye? That's not what I'm gonna say. Anyone else?
Yeah, give me a second. You mind?
Yeah.
Lucian's gonna walk in and sit down on one of the crates. Hey kid, I'm sorry about all this. You can get me back for this later about picking Thalia over you. It makes sense, but it's no slight against you. I'll be back for you, I promise. If I make it out of this alive, at least know that I'll be coming back. Sorry, kid.
And you leave the room.
Just 1 minute. Thalia goes in there, and she uses Druidcraft to sprout a very specific white flower near his feet, and then she leaves.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
So pretty.
Yeah. And you leave. Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
I guess, Ava's gonna go in. Kinda sits down on the pedestal over here. Like, kinda one of the steps. Shit. You know, I actually kinda liked you. You'll probably, maybe you can hear this and maybe you can say something shitty and sarcastic later. That'd be nice. Sorry. I don't know, I should say something, some kind of joke or something. Congratulations! The rest of you looks like your mask now. No, that's shitty. I'm sorry, You're always smart. And you always make the best choices, really. You know, actually, I didn't even think of the thing with the mirror. That was you. I should have remembered it, but you did. Sorry, I wasn't faster. I don't know. I probably should have told you that I always wanted to say some shit about how, like, congratulations, you're honest about being a liar. I'm so proud. I guess there is something honorable in that anyway. I'm sorry we didn't do better by you, even if... I'll miss you, but we'll be back, so... Don't be too much of an ass when we wake you up, okay? And she takes off, Ava has a glowstone that she wears around her neck, so she takes it off and sets it down in front of Mask, and then she leaves.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Are we all done? Because we should block off. Make sure nothing can get in.
Yeah.
One of the Ebly comes over. I'd like to say a few words.
We stab it right in the eye.
Damn it, Alex. We're trying to be emotionally sad here.
I said no words.
Pardon my roommate barging into the fucking room. as everyone's like leaving.
Wait, we have to do one more.
Yeah. Okay.
Something British. All right, we're good.
All right. Okay.
All right, that's
something
good. Yeah.
facetious.
Honestly, knowing how Phil plays Zach, he would just say "fuck you" and shit on the statue. So
So
He is a pigeon. He can't help himself.
As all of you leave, Azaka's just kind of staying there and saying like, "This is really sad, but before we lock it up, I really want to loot it."
You know,
He's like,
There's so many
it's what
crates.
Mask would
There's so
want.
many. There's
It's
so many
what
crates in
Mask
there.
would want.
Do you see how many crates in there are? There's just a lot of them, and they're like.
no, you're right.
Azaka,
you're
just
right,
go.
you're right.
Azaka, we're going to come back here. We
But
can
could-
get it
Okay,
then.
but Mask would call us
Azaka.
all idiots if we left shit in there.
But we could
No,
now.
he'd want us to get whatever was the most useful. He was always like that.
Fine. Well, you guys have firsties, so go ahead. She like nods her head towards the door.
Alright.
Oh, let's loot shit.
I feel like we all said our goodbyes and then we come back up.
We're like, well,
Well,
Alright.
don't worry. We'll come in and get all this stuff. Eliana's not going back in there. She
Yeah.
refuses to go back in
So-
there.
So looking around.
Not
the
until
room-
they have a cure.
Okay. So looking around the room, you guys find a couple of things. First of all, you open some crates, and between all the crates in the room, you find 10 small vials, each containing this like milky pink and like blue swirled fluid inside of it. They're like a single dose, very small each. About 10 of those. You're not quite sure what they are.
Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check. It's definitely it's some kind of definitely an imbibed tincture of sorts, or it's definitely, it looks consumable at the very least. Probably it's a potion of some sort. That's like the best you can discern. It is outside of like an identify check though. You're not quite sure what this is. And also, looking through the room, Ava, as you're, looking through stuff, inside one of the chests, something catches your eye. It is a simple. It's interesting because you open a box, and inside that box, there's a box.
In that box is another box. It'll be a tiny little
Box. Yes. I'll smash it with a hammer. No.
Thank God you got that reference.
Yes, 100%. I'm trying to. Why are you not on my? Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to like find the actual details of it for you, so you can actually see the card when it's. Okay, cool. Thanks, Roll20. They did put it into the game, so I can actually show you. It is it's a small wooden box, about the dimensions of which are about 12 inches long and 6 inches wide. Doesn't have a lock on it. Just a simple carved wooden box.
is there like a lid or anything?
Yeah, there's a
Is
lid.
there a way for me to open it? Okay. Well, first I'm gonna kind of inspect the box, make sure it's not gonna like blow up in my face.
Sure. You make an investigation check,
Yeah.
rather.
Alex, why?
It
Oh,
because I clicked the wrong thing, that's why.
doesn't
Yes.
seem to be any bad juju about this box.
All right, I open it.
The box is about 6 inches deep and it's empty.
Well, it's a cool box. Fuck it. I'll keep it.
Yeah, it has like runes and small like wavy designs carved into the box, so it's interesting looking. But like it's empty, so
Yeah, and can I read the runes?
make an Arcana check
Probably.
if you're
I am
proficient.
I'm not, but
Then you cannot read the runes.
I've read a lot.
You've read a lot, but you haven't read runes. I'm sorry.
I'll take it to someone who knows.
Yeah, like this is where identify spells are useful for this. Not sure if can any of you cast identify? Well, okay.
Wayne
I
can.
think the only
Well,
person who could.
The only other way, like for like for like those potions, you would need to use an identify spell, or if someone had like an alchemy kit, you could probably discern that. But like you can probably discern the nature of this, Ava, over a short rest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well.
Okay. Cool. All right, but that's all you find of any interest in the lair.
Alright, well, we got the flower, we got the cool stuff in the room. Everything else in this garden will try to kill us if we explore it more. We should go.
My vote is definitely on leaving, Artus says.
Bye, Mask.
Liana just nods quietly.
Well, alright, it's,
Before they go, Ileana might, like, go up to Artus.
Mhm.
And she kind of, like, looks at him, but she doesn't say anything, but he can kind of discern what she wants.
He gives her a hug.
No!
No.
Not that, you bastard!
Ava gave her a hug!
He looks down at you.
Oops.
He looks down at you and says, I'm sorry.
She just shakes her head and quietly, like, holds out her hand.
Thalia. I mean, shit.
Artus, like, looks down at your
Yes,
hand.
myself!
Artus looks down at your
Oops.
hand and he says,
I gave him the freaking family crest!
Oh, right, yeah.
Did you
He goes,
forget
my
you
crest
fucking
back, you
dumbass?
fuck!
Yes, sorry,
Give
of
me
course.
my crest back!
He, like, reaches into his back pocket, like, he's like, oh, God, I'm so sorry, completely slipped my mind. A lot happened in the last 30 minutes, I'm very stressed. Here you go, and he sets it down in your hands.
She snatches it away.
I'm sorry.
She didn't actually, like, she didn't actually yell at him. She was, like, literally just held out her hand. But, like, as soon as he, like...
Yeah. Dragonbait just, like, walks by Artus and looks at Artus and just gives him, like, the biggest, really, face.
I gave it to you for safekeeping and you forgot, you bastard!
So, yeah, are you guys leaving Nangalore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ileana, we can talk later.
Yeah.
I might have something to tell you.
She, like, kind of glances over, sort of curious, but also just kind of nods her head, like, okay.
She pats her Ileana's shoulder and then heads back towards the canoe.
Fuck! Yes, the canoe.
Yep.
It's a canoe. I'm sorry, it's a... Oh, wait. Canoe with one empty seat.
There you are.
There is an empty seat in that canoe. And...
Fuck you.
I know, I'm sorry. And... Yeah, okay, you guys make your way out, back down the terraces, back down the main boulevard, to the boats that you guys had brought up. And you guys set sail, and as you guys are pushing out, Artus says, it's still early, and we could make some travel, or we could ride a little bit down the water, make a camp, and just let this day pass us by.
We should move.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Ava kind of glances at Ileana.
She just nods.
Okay, let's
All
go.
right. Where to?
Well,
Let's,
Maybe head back towards the monastery, see if they'll be able to cultivate this fucking orchid.
yeah,
Leave it there at least for safekeeping.
maybe see if we can find a way to help Mask.
And then I guess we would go see our Naga friend, the Oracle.
Yeah, the Oracle. Alright, so that's where we're heading.
Alright.
So cure Sabal first.
Yep, here's the ball first.
You guys are riding up the river to get closer?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah, it's still early in the day, so you guys know what to do. Make Yeah, Thalia, make your navigation check.
Yeah, this is so depressing.
I know,
Right? I'm just like,
shedding all that stuff off. Thalia, are you guys moving at a fast pace or a normal pace? Or a slow pace?
I'd say fast.
Okay, I'll roll a d4 to see if you guys can go an extra token. So roll your survival checks. Yeah, you're good. 1d4. You guys do move an extra hex. So you guys can move 1, 2, and then get there if you guys want. You guys can go there and like you could have like dropped your canoes at the river bend and continue.
Mean our
for the rest of the
canoes?
day.
Canoes.
Yes, your canoe.
Thank you.
You guys will reach Kirsabal by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, closer. So you guys just make decent headway into the jungle, and then just let night come with set up camp. And,
Ileana's gonna be saying those prayers.
Yeah. So that night, Ava,
Yeah.
you sit and at some point during the night, when you guys have a moment to relax, you begin looking over that box. Because you get to know what this is with a short rest. Well, a rest in general. And, well, you don't quite understand its properties yet, but you do look over those runes, and now that you have actually like, time to like study them in depth and begin to like really dive into like studying them and like cross-referencing your like them in your mind, you think you have translated the 3 words. The one of the words written in runes is Akos. The second one is Navos, and the third one is Rectos. And
Is that like Shulton or?
no, it seems like it's like magical words.
All right.
And make an Arcana check.
All right.
Your knowledge of magical items is that some of them have command words. Individual words that you use to activate their abilities and whatnot. And you're getting the idea that that's what this is.
Alright. Probably better to see if someone who gets this stuff better than me knows what this is before I activate it. Just in case.
Let me just activate this thing I know nothing about.
Abba would never do that in a million years.
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if anybody's paying attention to the prayers though.
Thalia is, and she walks over once Ileana's done. She is kind of watching, like leaning against a tree.
Aw.
So she comes over once Ileana is done and kind of kneels down next to her, Slav squat style. And is like, "How are you holding up?"
Ileana just kind of takes a breath. Just nods her head and says, "Oh." She was always gonna say it's okay, but then she just kind of stops.
I know how you feel, but this...
She seems to be struggling to have a heartfelt conversation.
Aww.
It's not the end of the world. He didn't die. And I know this because I'm not dead.
And she pauses, she tries to think.
Well, we won't... We still haven't watched another one of us die. And we can be thankful for that. and that we survived that encounter. It'll be okay.
Ileana just, like, kind of quietly nods her head in acknowledgement of what she said, but it does look like it's going to take a while for her to kind of get a little bit more chipper in her step.
I think that they'll help us because we got this flower, and how could they say no? How could they say no to you? She slaps her shoulder kind of playfully.
Like, Ileana kind of winces a little bit, but she kind of, she winces slightly, but then also kind of tries to do the haha, yeah, smile. Like, eh.
I'm sorry, child. I'm not very good at this.
No, it's okay.
You've had a rough lot in life, and this won't ruin it anymore. Just look forward instead of back.
And she kind of takes a pause at that statement in particular. Almost as if she's kind of pausing to think about something else, and then just quietly nods her head.
It seems as if you need that advice more than anyone else. Then she kind of stands up and leaves her alone.
Aw. Baby.
Baby.
Bubba.
I feel like Ava is particularly close, like, is being closer to Ileana, because Ileana nearly died today. I think she's a little freaked out, and Ava is actively, like, normally Ava tries to, like, kind of keep her space. She's, like, actively staying closer to people right now. It's actually a little weird.
And
Probably noticing that change, you might be like, are you okay?
It's fine. I'm fine. This is fine.
Meanwhile, like, immediately after talking to Ileana, Thalia walks away, somewhat away from camp, and then goes, "Stupid!" Slaps herself. Everything was wrong. Damn it.
Lucian is actually, he stayed farther away from camp. He looks particularly more vigilant than usual, so if you don't mind, Thalia, I'm probably around close to where you are.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't even know. If she sees him, she'll get embarrassed and then go somewhere else to shame herself.
It's okay, Thalia. At least you didn't run.
God, where did you come from?
Drugs. I thought you were good at noticing things, but no, I was here, and hey,
I'm distracted today.
aren't we all? But
I suppose.
glad you're here. All things considered.
Thank you. I suppose I
okay?
should be I should be thanking the party, but I'm sure you can tell. I'm a little disoriented. I've been trying to I don't know how to call, but it's confusing. I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
You didn't do anything wrong. None of us could have predicted that. Maybe we should have run the instant we left her chambers.
Perhaps.
Oh well, what's
What-
past is past, I suppose.
You took the words out of my mouth.
I mean, you you
Mhm.
didn't do anything wrong.
No, I didn't think so. But for the record, it seems like you have something on your mind.
No
And-
more than usual.
Oh. In that case, don't let it get to you.
Come on, where's the quip? I thought for sure you'd call me out for having nothing on my mind as usual. You're losing touch.
I didn't think of one.
It's about now that Azaka walks out from the jungle, having gone hunting, just holding a boar over her 2 shoulders. And she's just like,
This is the one thing that makes me happy.
she's just like, a good dinner. And she just walks by you guys, throws it down into the camp.
Right.
It's a good boar.
Huntress strikes again.
The world is a little bit safer now.
God damn it.
Ava chuckles. I think
Wow.
After that, she kind of reaches out and puts an arm around Ileana's shoulders. Just kind of like, meh.
Thalia looks to Lucian. Well, shall we head back into camp, or would you like to stay out here?
I might as well make myself useful and keep watch, I guess.
I'll bring some meat to you.
Thanks.
They're good parents.
She goes back to help Azaka carve up the boar.
Sure thing. Ilyana and Ava, Artus has been kind of mingling around the camp, just going about helping like chop firewood, and he, after just kind of pacing around and just, contemplating, he, walks over and joins you guys, like sitting down. He has dressed down a bit more. He is no longer wearing his armor. Most of his, green clothes have been stripped to just his white, simple cloth traveler's shirt, and his gloves have been removed, so you can see now both of his bare hands. The left hand bears the golden ring with the frost on it, and the tattoos on those knuckles say Bert, B-Y-R-T. The tattoos on his right hand say Lug, L-U-G-G. And he just sits down and just kind of stares, and he says, I truly am sorry. You just fall silent for a minute.
Oh.
And then, you're not sure if it's because he actually just, if it actually catches his eye or he's looking for a way to change the subject. But he looks down at the box and he says, "What's that?"
I don't know yet.
He reaches his hand for it and he says, "May I?"
Sure.
Takes the box, looks it over. I recognize this.
Really?
Yes, it's not the same one. I can tell it's different, but a friend of mine, a long time ago, had something like this. Have you transcribed the runes?
I wrote them down in a book.
Well, it's definitely magical, and those are the 3 command words. Here, he turns away from the camp to where there's empty jungle behind you guys, and he sets the box down and he says, say that first one. Well, touch the box and say that first one.
Ava gives him the most bug-eyed, "Are you insane?" look.
Trust me, it's all right.
Wow, let me tell you the amount of times I have heard that, and it was not all right. But Ava does.
Oh, I was gonna say Ileana probably might tap her and be like, "Well, he did a lot today."
I know. Ava touches the book. Not the book, the box. The book and the box are basically the same thing.
Haha.
She reaches out and says, Akos, very hesitant, Akos?
Okay, you say the word, and you watch as one of the runes flares very fast, and the box lid suddenly flies open, but doesn't stop. The box begins to unfold itself, and Ava, the box was empty
when you looked inside it. But now there's something, like, when the box opens, there's something inside of it, and it begins to unfold outward. You watch as unfolding from the box is a 10-foot long, 4-foot wide boat.
Oh my god, we have a boat!
That with a full pair of oars, a mast, and a lateen sail. It's pretty small, and it's like it could probably fit about 4 of you. And then he says, he like chuckles and he points at he says, "All right, say the third one."
Rectos?
The boat immediately begins to fold back up and roll itself back into the box, and it closes. And he says, "Now if he says, all right, I'm going to need to give me a second." He picks up the box and walks off into the jungle, out of sight, into the darkness.
I was like, wait!
And he's like, "This will work if you just say it." And he comes back. He's like, "All right, say the second one."
Navos.
You hear a louder crash as you watch as several trees are suddenly felled as the box unfolds into a 24-foot long, 8-foot wide ship.
What?
With a full deck, rowing seats, 5 oars, a steering oar, an anchor, a deck cabin, and a mast with a square sail. Significantly bigger, now just sitting there in the middle of the jungle, having knocked over a few trees.
It's a boat in a box.
It's a boat
in a box.
He
Yeah.
says, "A friend of mine had one many years ago. He was an Aluskan fellow. He liked to show that thing around. But I feel like you found something quite handy."
He likes to show his boat in a box.
His boat in a box.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Artus,
Ava just gapes at it, and then she grins, and she's like, "I knew that canoe guy ripped us off."
Artus turns over his shoulder and just says, "Rectos," and suddenly the ship folds back into the small little box. He walks over, grabs it, sets it by your feet, and he says, "Ahoy, Captain!" And he just like walks away and goes sit somewhere else in camp. And you guys.
He's so cute.
You guys are left there for the evening, and eventually sleep takes you guys. And we're gonna end the session there today.
Woo!
Yeah.
So, good sesh, you guys.
Well,
we'll be back again in 2 weeks' time, for the next episode with Alex's new character, who in these next 2 weeks we'll get art made for, and we'll get him implemented, and it'll be fun. And just remember, we love you guys. You guys are fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you're hurting a bit right now, just know that means Mask mattered to you, and he has not passed from this world. He's only gone for now.
You also gotta remember, please, like, it's a game.
It's
yeah.
a game. This happens. Sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes characters die. Sometimes they're turned into stone, and sometimes they're turned into chickens. But as always, it's a game. We're here to have fun, and just remember, at the end of the day, guys, just love each other, and be kind. And I don't know. I'm very tuckered out. I'm kind of my words of emotion and wisdom are depleted. But just know that we all love you guys. You're the best. And we'll see you again next time. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back for more Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation. Bye.
Bye.